no, here we go. I was expecting this. Dear Marie, by order of the Traitors at the University of Birmingham, you are requested to share your knowledge and expertise on the art of lying.
Marie, I'm so glad you're here. Finally, we'll learn the truth. What do you know about the art of deception?
Well, my research focuses on a form of deception called false performance, which isn't about lying, but it's about employees shaping the perceptions which other people have of them. And that translates quite neatly into a game like Traitors.
Tell us how you identified Fiona as the secret traitor.
I didn't rely on instinct alone. I went back to a tool that I developed as part of my research called the False Performance Questionnaire, and Fiona was actually exhibiting several behaviours from that list, belittling other players. So if you notice, Fiona was very good when she was in the car at utilising that time to drop someone in it, essentially. Critically, what she was very good at was building rapport and friendships. So she was a very well-liked member of the group, and unfortunately, as we know, she kind of was the orchestrator of her own downfall.
What other behaviours should the faithful be looking out for?
It might sound obvious, but blatant or subtle lying. Players are now starting to trip themselves up. Stephen's excellent at doing that. So when they'd put the bloody fingerprints on the family tree, he started telling people that he'd been thinking about that the night before, when actually they wouldn't have known about it until the next morning. So also how people present their competence. In my research, you get the most incompetent people trying to over-exaggerate their qualifications, whereas in the Traitors, you actually get people doing the opposite of that. Rachel is really a master player in false performance terms. She's really mapped out her game. She's said that she's in marketing, so she's downplayed her skills because actually in reality she's coordinating strategic communications across Northern Ireland. We've got the strategic friendships, which I've already mentioned, so those people who are focusing on being really friendly and likeable. So in this game, we see that friendship can be even more protective than a shield.
And what are your predictions for the end of the series?
Well, I don't know if you'll like this, but I think the faithfuls are going to win. Rachel is under suspicion by Harriet, and if you look back to when Harriet started to get suspicious of Hugo and wanted to oust him, she was very effective. Stephen's surviving so far, but what tends to happen is that false performance is harder to maintain under observation. I think the Traitors are going to be gone and the faithfuls are going to win it.